I want a million. Fucking pick me. Fucking pick me. Oh, God damn it. Hello, and welcome to another Thursday on the Den. It's me, the rickiest fucking Rick you ever know, and today I'm here to talk to you about game show scandals. Because who doesn't like a scandal? So I love it when shit hits the fan on a game show. I like game shows in general just because they're fun, and I like to scream at the telly when I play along at home. So I'll give you a few examples of when shit hit the fan, mainly TV show scandals on game shows. So the first one that I always think of is a man called Charles Ingram. He, I think, was back in 2001 on the UK's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He had his missus on there and another contestant basically cough and sneeze and do their nose every time he was at an answer. His missus was always like coughing X amount of times for the correct answer. So if it was C, she coughed three times D, four, B2, A1. And he won £1 million, only then to find out that he was cheating. He had to pay, I think it was like £150,000 in fines and fees, and he also had to resign from the military. He was a major in the military. Well, I say military in the army, and he had to resign because he was a cheater on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So the next one I can think of is of a Spanish lady called Adriana Abenia. I think that's what her name is. She was on a Spanish TV game show called Pasa Belabra. I think it is Pasa something. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but basically she would tag along with regular people, members of the public, try and win some money, and they were on a music round. The one thing that you never do is use Shazam. She had her phone in between her, not in between her legs. That's gonna sound wrong, but hidden on her legs, and she was on fire. Luckily enough, this wasn't a serious scandal, and it was laughed off by her, the audience, and the presenter. To this day, she still laughs about it. But don't cheat; it's not good. So this next one, I don't know a great big deal about, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Sod it, why not? So in the 70s, in the States, I believe, they had a game show called The Dating Game, which is like the UK's equivalent to Blind Date when Cilla Black, God rest her soul, used to present it. There was a serial killer, Rodney. Let's call him Roddy St. James because I can't remember his last name. He went on there. He was convicted of rape and murder, and the contestant at the time won a date with him, and then I don't think she went on the date, but they found out that he was a murderer and a goodly rotten apple, let's just say. And I think he's still in prison awaiting death row or something along those lines. So the last scandal I can think of is of a man with the name Michael Larson. He was on a game show called Press Your Luck, and it's not a big scandal. I wouldn't even say it's a scandal myself, but apparently it's a scandal. Basically, he remembered patterns on the game show. I think where it like flashed at random points, and he pressed the buzzer, and you get something. I don't know, probably like a slap in the mouth with a dick or something. I don't know what the prices were at the time, but he basically remembered the patterns of that, and he won a shitload. It wasn't found out that he was cheating. He wasn't. It wasn't malicious. It wasn't nothing like that. It was basically him remembering shit, pretty much. Even the own producers of the show were admitting that there were flaws in the system, and Michael Lawson literally drove away with millions. I think it was millions. It was more probably in the thousands, but the point still stands. He got away with a lot of money. Anyway, guys, that's some scandals on TV game shows, and sometimes when shit hit the fan. If you like what you see, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell and subscribe. Not necessarily in that order, but do it anyway. And I will catch you on the flip.